Well, some of you may have noticed that I list myself as a quail farmer on my biography on YouTube, and I thought you might like an update on the quails. I put them on Instagram when they were newly hatched. We've hatched a few more. We've lost some of them. You may have heard them making their noises in the background, but now we've got 9 quails. They're laying eggs, and I thought you might like to see them. We've also got the original 3. At some point we may try and put them together, or we may find it easier to keep them separate. That's something I'm debating. If you have thoughts on quail farming, do let me know. I'd appreciate your advice. I'm not holding myself out as the expert quail farmer of Somerset, so advice gratefully received. We've worked out how to feed them, how to incubate them, how to grow them, and it's been really exciting. The children have loved doing it, and I very much enjoy the product. There's nothing like a quail egg to keep you going, and we now get quite a lot, quite a good supply. So let me take you inside. We can go and see the quails. We haven't named them. They all look quite similar, to be perfectly honest. But I'll take you inside. You can see them, see how they're prospering. And if you like, I'll keep you up to date on how quail farming goes. Follow me. Well, thank you for following me in. You can now see the quails running about. You can see all 9 of them. They've got their food, they've got their water. They've still got a heat lamp to keep them warm. I think they quite like that. Oh, you can hear their wonderful noises. I love that little chirruping sound they make. But they are, as I said, now laying eggs. We're getting really quite a lot. They're getting bigger, and we'll have to decide whether we want to breed any more, how far I'm going to take this, whether it should end up being a commercial enterprise, or whether it's just a little bit of fun for me and for the children and for the supply of quail eggs. So you can see them eating away. That's still the feed for new quails, which was a bit big, so we put it through the hurdy-gurdy to make it smaller when they were tiny chicks, to make it easier for them to eat. And we had some smaller water things as well for them, and you see them pecking away. They give themselves dust baths, and ultimately they will obviously have to go outside, and they are registered with the government, you'll be glad to know, under bonkers regulations. This mad bureaucratic country we live in. You've got a dozen quails, you've got to register them because of bird flu. Well, it's all potty, but the government loves bossing people about, and actually I'm afraid it was done under the Tories, so it's another regulation we can get rid of. But aren't they pretty? Aren't they sweet? Their speckled feathers and their pretty eggs and a supply of food. Absolutely marvellous. I'm so pleased to be a quail farmer, and I thought you might like to be kept up to date with them. And if we breed more, I'll let you know about that as well. Thank you very much.